Kodak Black has a history of wilding, whether it's in his songs or on social media. He always comes out the cut and says something out of pocket, then the next week he's back in the news for something else. Before he was locked up, his label even wanted to keep him out the public eye a lot, cause when he's in it, he's always saying something wild. He says whatever comes to mind with no filter, and doesn't care how people are gonna take it or the backlash he's about to get. Like the time he hopped on Instagram Live and said he was better than Tupac, and Tupac was only a legend cause he died.
People trying to say, oh, I can't put myself in a category with Tupac and them. Actually, I'm better than them niggas. You know why? Cause I live what I rap about. Them niggas was just legends, like, cause they died.
Or the time Nipsey Hussle's friends got mad at him cause he was trying to go smack at Nipsey's wife.
This shit go for Kodak Black and any other nigga disrespecting my nigga Nip name. His legacy, his family, nigga. Keep my nigga name out your f***ing mouth, nigga. Keep his girl's name out your f***ing mouth, nigga. The f*** wrong with you new niggas?
And we can't forget the time where he was very persistent in trying to go smack at Young M.A.
I don't even see the confusion. I'm fucking Young M.A. long as she got a coochie.
Hey, y'all keep talking about this Kodak situation, bro. Come on, yo. Obviously, the nigga is weird, bro. Obviously, he on some shit, bro.
I'm talking about how you a girl but don't want your pussy penetrated. Ha! Woo! Don't be mad at me because I want you, baby.
So we already know Kodak Black is a wild nigga. He says what he wants to say and doesn't care about getting canceled or none of that. And this reckless mentality can be attributed to some of the dumb decisions he made. And it's probably the reason why he's locked up right now. But even him being in jail didn't stop him from wilding.
I bought Young Miami a ring, she bought an 808, baby. When I see him hit that bitch in her stomach, the way I keep this shit too real, they say I'm f***ing up my money.
Yo, this nigga just said he's gonna punch a pregnant woman in the stomach? Damn, that's crazy. Hey, free Kodak though, he just dropped a fire album last week, and with the release of that project, I thought I would make this video. I've been trying to make a video on him for weeks now. I even had one before I had to scrap because I didn't personally think it was interesting enough. But I've been doing enough talking. Let's get to the main focus of this video. Why Kodak Black tried to shoot Sticky Fingaz. On the same week where he said he was better than Tupac, and that thing about Young M.A, he hopped on live and said this about Sticky Fingaz.
I punched that nigga dead and shit. Hey, you hear me?
And then Kodak says he took Sticky's own gun and tried to shoot him. We gonna get more into exactly what Kodak said, how Sticky Fingaz responded, and some insider information. But for y'all that don't know who Sticky Fingaz is, he's an 80s rapper turned actor, with him being in over 80 movies and TV shows, and also making 7 figures producing his own films. So he has a lot of experience in that department, and his film background will be important later, so keep that in mind. But before he got into the movie business, he had a very successful rap career. With his debut album going multi-platinum, he won Best Rap Album of the Year for it, and he was even credited as a writer for Sicko Mode. He was in a group called Onyx, and their image in the rap game were being super gangsters. They were supposed to be the baddest niggas alive.
Pause.
These the niggas that checked Charlamagne from the Breakfast Club.
Alright, let's get on with the interview.
I don't know what you want me to do.
You can't do nothing, nigga. You can't do nothing, nigga. That's what I'm saying, nigga. You can't do nothing, big man. You can't do nothing, nigga. I know it's so fucking good, nigga. And I don't gotta front, nigga. I bangs out, nigga. Real shit.
These the guys that brought a gun into the Source Awards. That's the image they gave off. So when Kodak Black came out and said that, niggas was like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But let me break this whole thing down for y'all, starting off with the part of the story that isn't disputed, because later on we get 2 different versions. Kodak Black linked up with Sticky Fingaz through another person who was trying to put Kodak in some type of movie. This other person linked up with Kodak's cousin, pitching him ideas for Kodak. Then some time went by and Kodak's cousin told him link at Kodak's tour bus. Then this other person brought Sticky Fingaz along. Sticky Fingaz already had some experience as an actor and as somebody who made independent films. And when Sticky Fingaz came, he brought a bag full of movie equipment. And remember when I told y'all we were gonna have a third source? Well, that third source is Joe Budden, an ex-rapper who now has a very successful podcast and has some inside information.
Kodak Black on tour bus. We've been there. We know how that goes. Sticky is doing film and movies and all of that type shit.
Good for him.
So the bag that he had, that he brought with him was full of cameras, memory cards, movie shit.
Prop gun.
And in there was a prop gun.
So that's how Sticky and Kodak even linked up in the first place. He pulled up to Kodak's tour bus and they were chilling, drinking and smoking. Then Kodak starts playing some of his unreleased music and it's like, yo, let's just vibe. If you don't like the song, don't say anything. And if you like the song, don't say anything.
So they put the music on and tells them don't say word, let's just vibe out. The drinks is in the air, the smoke is in the air, and Sticky is Sticky. So when he's playing the music, Sticky's giving input. Like old nigga input. Like,
trash.
Yo, you should do this. Like, yo, this don't sound right. I was like, huh? Fuck, I just told you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
This, plus the fact that Kodak really only knew him as a movie star.
Nigga, Sticky Fingaz, right? The nigga who played in that movie, Friday.
and didn't really know him as a rapper made it worse. Some actor nigga was trying to tell him what to do with his song. And this is where the stories start to stray away from each other, and we get two different versions of events. And we gonna start off with Kodak's version. According to him, his cousin didn't give him a heads up that Sticky was coming, and he just invited him on the tour bus.
He got on one of my tour buses one time, right? He was like, I ain't like his old head energy, cause I don't really like older people like that. You know, I'm a 90s baby, I don't got no respect for y'all.
The old head energy he was talking about is Sticky trying to tell him what to do with his music. And he said Sticky Fingaz was
like, I ain't like how he was dancing, I ain't like his energy, I ain't like his little 70 baby, 80 baby, whatever, his generation vibe. I punched that nigga dead and shit. Rah!
After this, Kodak says he robbed him. He says he snatched the bag straight out of Sticky Fingaz' hands, threw it away from him, and went through it and found it.
He had a gun in there, dog. What if he would've drawn down with his gun out and flipped the whole script and had everybody on their knees? You know what I'm talking about? When I tried to shoot the nigga, this gun was fake. I'm like, man, what the f? So you went running. But at the same time, I'm feeling like, why you running for if you know your gun fake?
The way this nigga Kodak just tell the story is funny. This reckless ass shit is the reason he keeps getting locked up. According to him, he just tried to shoot a nigga because he was dancing weird and had old head energy. It's still free Kodak though, and if y'all enjoying the video so far, make sure you hit that like button. But after this, Sticky Fingaz didn't hop on Instagram live like Kodak or send out a tweet. He took a few days, then dropped the Kodak Black diss track, where he calls Kodak a liar, says his parents don't like him, says he can't rap, and calls him a Gucci sweater face ass nigga. But most importantly, he says this.
That fuckboy Kodak Black put Sticky Fingaz in the face. But where the fuck was I at? Drinking too much lean, smoking too much crack. This nigga barely out of season, he looking old as crap. You dry stitch a nigga, know you a rat. And you look like Crazy Eyes from Orange to New Black.
Basically throwing some extra shots and saying Kodak is lying about punching him. But other than that, he doesn't really elaborate on his side. He just throws jabs at Kodak. And whenever it's brought up in the interview, he tries to sidestep the question, like in this interview with No Jumper.
So nothing, this is all stuff that has to be kept off the record?
Listen, we're talking, off the record. Listen, I make records, all right? Let's think about the person we're talking about. Is this the same person that tried to bring mad shit through a Canadian border, the same person that said disrespectful shit about Nipsey Hussle? Like, let's think about the character of person we're talking about.
No, he's a character,
let's think about the drugs
we just leave it right there.
and all this. Like,
you can just leave it right there. You know what I'm saying? That's that.
So you never owned a fake gun?
Yo, hope the brother get out of jail.
He just said a bunch of shit that had absolutely nothing to do with the question he was asked. It's kind of like the way they try to deflect the question when Charlamagne asked him about 50 Cent punching him. But let's look back to what Joe Budden has to say. Was a source close to Sticky Fingaz' side?
So he said he never hit him. He never hit him, but a scuffle did happen where the bag got loose. So they did pick the bag up, and the rest of that's true.
Oh, okay. Right.
And Sticky just got out of here.
He backs up Sticky's claim that he wasn't punched and gives the reason for Sticky having a fake gun, because it was just a prop gun in his movie equipment bag. Joe Budden backs up the rest of Kodak's story though. Sticky did get robbed, he did run away from Kodak Black, so really the only difference in the stories is whether or not a punch happened. But he confirms that Sticky and Kodak did get into a scuffle. But this is where the story comes back to one version, Kodak side versus Sticky side. After the Kodak Black Sticky Fingaz thing happened, one of the niggas Sticky Fingaz was with went to go get his bag back from Kodak, but the only thing Kodak gave him was one of Sticky Fingaz cameras that he already smashed. And Sticky got mad because the camera wasn't the only thing that Kodak took. He had a bunch of other important shit in that bag that he didn't get back. And the next day, Sticky did this.
The funny part was after that, Sticky did get the bag back, he said, by sending 2 actors to Kodak's tour bus or the people to pretend to be police. And he ended up getting the bag back.
This the active security guard that Kodak was talking about.
He leave, he come back with fake security guards, active security guards, shit like that.
But let me know who y'all believe in the comments. I don't know, because Kodak wouldn't really have a reason to lie on Sticky's name, but Sticky would have a reason to lie if he was trying to keep up that facade of a super tough guy, plus the way Sticky sidesteps the question in interviews. And the only thing he really said was cap was whether or not he got punched, which is a minor detail if you still got robbed and ran. But I don't know, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And we pushing 60K on YouTube by the end of 2020, so make sure y'all sub, and make sure y'all get my Instagram to 15K by the end of 2020. If y'all already subbed on here, make sure you follow me there. It's gonna be the top link in the description. But that's it for this video. I'm Osize and I'm out.